Hello everyone, my name is Xandierious and welcome back to another Magic Arena video. In this video, we are finally playing the Fall of Tran combo deck. This deck is amazing. It's one of my favorite combos in the current standard to pull off. So the deck list that I came up with, pretty much based off of other things I've seen, plus just what I have in my collection. I have a Duress, 3 Fountain of Renewal, a Dawn of Hope as a win condition, 2 Remorseful Cleric, because this is part of the combo. The Fall of Tran will blow up... game's lagging. The Fall of Tran will destroy all lands, and then I can sacrifice the Remorseful Cleric to exile all the cards in the opponent's library, thus exiling all their lands, and they get none back with the other lore tokens of Fall of Tran, and only I get lands. 2 Revitalize, 2 Moment of Craving, 4 Treasure Map, 2 Cry the Carnarium, 1 Kaya Orzhov Usurper, 2 Mortify, 2 Ixalan's Binding, a Settle the Wreckage, 2 Mastermind's Acquisition, 2 Vraska's Contempt, 2 Kaya's Wrath, an Angel of Grace as another win condition, 2 Cleansing Nova, 2 Eldest Reborn, 2 Fall of Tran, 10 Plains, 11 Swamp, a Godless Shrine, and 2 Isolated Chapel. That's all I got for those dual lands. The sideboard, even though I'm going to take it into best of 1, I kind of have the sideboard kind of made for best of 3, but I couldn't quite decide on what all I want in here, so it's kind of a mess. I have a Divest, a Duress, a Fountain of Renewal, a Revitalize, 2 Cast Down. I have a Consecrate Consume because I figured, I don't know, it does stuff. I have another Ixalan's Binding, another Settle the Wreckage, 2 Ritual of Soot, a Seraph of the Scales as another win condition if I need it, another Eldest Reborn, a Lich's Mastery in case I need to really stall out the game, an Ethereal Absolution as just a neat card, and another win condition. I would almost like to see it in the main deck, but I feel like with Dawn of Hope in here, I don't want to double up on those crazy enchantments. Maybe I could take out Angel of Grace instead. I don't know. This is the deck I have, and I'm going to play it. So without any further ado, and after a long wait, we are finally playing the Fall of Tran. Alright, this looks like a pretty decent opening hand. I don't know about Angel of Grace being in it, but I've seen worse. Let's get out our planes and say go. We'll be getting at the Isolated Chapel next turn. I would like a treasure map. Oh, look at that. Please don't have Spell Pierce. If that is a Spell Pierce, then I just give up on life. I will alt F4 and then find another game to play. Alright. Looks like a mono blue tempo. Looks like Drake's now. Look at that. How the tides have turned. Alright, we're up against something, is it? It doesn't have to be Drake's. Could be Phoenix. Yep, we'll take the Scry. We see a swamp, we'll take the swamp. Why not? Lands are a good thing, right? I unfortunately don't have a way to kill the Electromancer. I could have not scryed and had my Mortify take away the Goblin. But I don't think that that's quite the right move. I can Mortify it next turn. And it looks like they'll be tapped out. Let's see what they play here. They have not discarded any Phoenix. Ooh, Tormenting Voice. They discarded a land, though. The Tormenting Voice does tell me that they're running Phoenix, because you don't just... Ooh. Do I want to disrupt their hand? Is that something that's worth it for me? I feel like there could be better things. I don't think I want... the Duress in this matchup. I feel like the Duress is better in a control matchup. So we'll do this, and then we'll Mortify the Electromancer. No big deal. We will be able to flip the treasure map into the treasure cove next turn. And we'll have enough mana for Vraska's Contempt, which we may need on that Murmuring Mystic, because that Murmuring Mystic will mess us up. Sure, I need to dig through the deck. I need to dig through this deck. I really want to play my treasure map, but I think I need to get rid of the Murmuring Mystic. I could save the Contempt for an Arclight Phoenix, but seeing how they haven't discarded one, they don't have it. They don't have it yet, and that's fine by me. They might not have it at all. They could just be playing Tormenting Voice because it's a pretty decent top a hand filtering card. So that's possibly holding mana for a dive down. I want to make sure I have 5 lands for the Angel of Grace. I want that to surprise them. I will not be playing the treasure map this turn. Instead, I'll be playing the Fountain of Renewal. And then I'll be saying go. I'm going to flash down the Angel of Grace and probably end up trading it for the Crackling Drake. We'll see. I just really don't want them having the Drake. There's the attack. Here's the flash. As long as they can't counter this, which I'm hoping they cannot, we should get the trade. They could still double shock after I declare blockers, or maybe they could shock in response to the trigger. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how the stack works in this scenario. Looks like they can shock in response to the trigger, which is... Oh, no, they're just making it a trade rather than... Okay, whatever. I have Angel Grace now to bring me back to 10 life at any point. We can draw a land... draw a card with the Treasure Cove. Sorry. Treasure Cove is a land. Fair enough. And then we can do some fun things, maybe. We can play out our treasure map. And then we can play Kaya. And then we can start exiling the creatures from their graveyard, like so. And we'll get rid of that. Why not? Doesn't really matter. I don't think they have any recursion from their graveyard anyway. We'll be looking. Mastermind's Acquisition. Perfect. We're starting to get puzzle pieces for our Fall of Tran. We're going to need Fall of Tran, and we're going to need the Remorseful Cleric. I know it's on top, so I'm going to just take the draw. I don't know why I put the Upkeep Scribe, but, you know, it's better to be more careful than not. We'll get the other creature out of their graveyard in the shock. Perfect. We will... scry with the treasure map. Remorseful Cleric's on top. I'm not going to use Mastermind's Acquisition quite yet. I do have card draw with the Treasure Cove, so I will be able to Mastermind's Acquisition. Just like this. We'll search my library for a card. We'll go for Fall of Tran. And we'll say go because they can probably kill the Cleric. I'm going to mark the upkeep stop for the treasure map. If they could not kill the Cleric, that would be ideal. If they can end up tapping out here, even if they get an Arc-like Phoenix on the board somehow, which they discarded to land with the Chart of Course. They could be digging for more Drakes, and that's fine. Tormenting Voice. I didn't see what they discarded. Oh, a Quasi-Duplicate. Quasi-Duplicate. There it is. I didn't even see it. Fall Thran. +2. Okay. I'll be able to... Oh, good. They shocked Kaya. So first, we're going to scry with the map. We see plains on top. I'll take it because I'm about to destroy all lands. Now, fingers crossed, audience. I need this to work. I need this to work. So we're going to go into full control. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5. Oh, right. 6 for Fall of Tran. 6. I need to be in my main phase. All right. Main phase activated. Now. Sorry. Sorry, opponent. I am being silly. 5, 6 for Fall of Thran. And then I will pop that for a white. Then hit resolve. Destroy all lands. Yep. There's all the lands gone. Then I will play a land. Then I will Remorseful Cleric. And I don't know why I thought they could shock me. Maybe they floated some mana. And there it is, people. Their entire graveyard exiled. And then I can up Kaya and just end the search. I don't need anything there. And we'll just pass the turn over to them. So right now they have a bunch of cards in hand. They did have a land, which is unfortunate, but I have a land to match them. I gain a life, I draw a card. I get to return 2 lands from the graveyard to the battlefield, getting a huge mana advantage and probably being able to win the game without them conceding. So that is the first time getting Fall of Tran to work. I am, full disclosure, I am cherry picking the matches where I get the combo to work because, oh, what an excellent pull. That is amazing. I don't know if I want to add that in right now. I probably won't change anything, but what a great pull. Yeah, full disclosure, I'm cherry picking the matches where I get the combo because this video is about the combo. I spent a lot of wild cards on this combo. I really like this deck. I want to make this video be everything you want to see out of the Fall of Tran. So we're just going for it. Let's see what our next match brings us. I'm not sure I like this hand a whole lot, but I'm going to give it a go. Gotta take risks every once in a while, right? A little bit of risk, a little bit of reward. So we'll play a play and say go. We can revitalize on the next turn, and hopefully we get something like a, whatchamacallit, treasure map. Moment of craving. Let's just load up our hand with lands and removal, why don't we? That was weird. Alright, Hero Precinct 1. We are going to have a game here. Yes, we are. We're going to get rid of that right now. We do not want to see Hero Precinct 1 at all. So we're playing against some sort of humans-esque deck. We get the treasure map, which is pretty good. I'm going to wait to use it. Maybe my little manual tap and undo. Ooh, yeah, that's bad. Alright, we're going to do this right now. Try and fix our top deck. We don't need more lands, so... Them having Bedevil for my treasure map was rather unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the... Jeez, alright. I see you. I see you there. I think we need to contempt this. There's no question about it. I could mortify the stupid thing, but I think the life gain is relevant. Plus, I feel like I need mortify for dealing with their enchantments. We're not in such a good spot anymore. They have a massive card advantage over us, and we're just top decking lands. We are flooding out hard. We are flooding out. Alright, Skargan Hellkite is pretty terrible. They went for the +1/+1 counter. Let's see what we draw. Draw another Mortify. I will Mortify this right now. And then we'll let them have the turn. I'm glad they didn't slap on haste onto this. Potentially really greedy of them because they can see that I'm, you know, a control deck. I haven't played any creatures yet. I'm definitely a control deck. Alright, we have some life gain. Not the greatest thing. Maybe we just crack it to draw a card. That is an enchantment worth mortifying right there. I do not want that messing me up. That would kill the Remorseful Cleric. And I think I am going to pop this for the card draw. I need something to happen with my deck. Ooh, it's something. It's something. Okay. Okay, we can just do this right now. No big deal. We got the Fall of Tran combo. You know what? I think this one's staying in the video, even if we end up losing. There goes their graveyard and all their lands. Hopefully we've mana screwed them. They have a massive card advantage over us, but we cleared them over for everything potentially useful. So we're going to get back plains and an isolated chapel. Unfortunately, the chapel came in to play tap, but I mean, I only had a 1-drop anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. We get some more lands here. Yes, we get a land from the top. I'm just going to return 2 more plains. We use the white mana the most, and I will probably crack the fountain at the end of their turn. If they don't find a land, they may concede, but if I were in their shoes, I wouldn't, because their their card advantage is absolutely massive over me. I do have a superior land advantage, though. If I play that, it could potentially get killed. I'm going to wait till the end of their turn. See what they do. Alright, flash it in. There's our win condition. They have 4 turns to deal with it. They have 4 turns to deal with it or gain 3 life. Because in 4 turns they're dead. They're looking at it, but I don't think there's a 1 mana kill spell. Oh, they're running low on stuff. Alright. I can Mastermind's Acquisition. I'm not sure what I go for quite yet. I need a second to think. I probably go for something in my deck, right? I think maybe I have... Yeah, I have Ethereal Absolution in my side. So I'm going to take that instead. That's a pretty decent win condition. It'll buff up my Angel, plus it gives them more to deal with. They're in a lot of trouble right now, and I think we have it. I think we have it. They're dead in 2 turns, and I can make a Spirit if they manage to kill the Angel of Grace, which, yes, they were able to kill the Angel of Grace. Unfortunate, but not the end of the world, and we'll pass the turn. I'll exile... oh, they don't have any... Oh, they do have creatures. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Yep. There it goes. There's the Spawn of Mayhem gone. Gonzo. 2/2 Spirit. I'll lay a land, and I'll attack him for 2. We're going to slow roll him with the damage, but we have a pretty good grip. We have an Ixalan's Binding if they try anything funny. And there it is. There's Concede. Would have gotten another 2/2. And who knows after that? They would have been at 1. So there you go. That was amazing. That was probably my best showing of Fall of Tran. The use of my sideboard through the Mastermind's Acquisition. But let's see if we can tie it up with one last epic game. One last epic game. Do you feel the YouTuber hype? What is wrong with me right now? YouTuber brain is taking over. I apologize. Let's just get to our next game. That's not a hand that I want to keep. This one's better because of the life gain here. Getting a treasure map on the top would be pretty great. I'm realizing getting a sweeper is pretty important too. I don't know if I want to get rid of the double black. I'm going to keep it just because that will let me Vraska's Contempt. So we're going to start out with a Fountain of Renewal here. Next turn we'll get out our little swamp. And then we'll just go from there. So we have our colors represented pretty well in double here. If we get a Kaya's Wrath, then we'll be doing pretty decent. Okay. Opponent is playing Golgari. Golgari mid-range, possibly more. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what we play here. We'll pass turn. If they play a Jade Light, I will be able to crave it, but they will still get the Explorers and the triggers off of the Wild Growth Walker. There's the trigger for the Explorer. There's me, Moment of Craving, the stupid thing out of existence. And they got a land with a Wild Growth. If they keep it on top, they have more Explorer creatures. Or they're just making a bad choice. Alright, there's Treasure Map. Could Contempt this silly Walker, but I think I'll take the damage. Doesn't really matter how I tapped there. We don't need more lands right now, we need solutions. If the solutions require more lands later, then fine, whatever. But right now, I need anything, even if it's spot removal. Okay. Not the worst thing in the world. At this point, maybe I do take the land draw. Settle the Wreckage could be good. That's a good sweeper. I'll take it. Resolve that. Draw the card. And then we'll be saying go. We got nothing else for the turn. So next turn, I'll be able to settle the Wreckage. They're bored. I mean, I hope they attack into it. We'll do the Upkeep Scry. Hopefully they forget that we can pop the treasures. I will tap a white to maybe throw them off my scent, which, if they're thinking settle the Wreckage, they're on to me. You know what? Kaya's Wrath is better, and it's guaranteed to kill all this crap. So we'll resolve. We'll take the draw. Just like that. We'll play this for white. There it is. Never mind, we're going to undo the treasure popping because I need to be in my main. Yep, okay. Alright, we're good now, people. We're good. There's that. They're probably going to surveil a couple times with Doom Whisper, which is a pretty serious problem because we're going to let them get away with a lot before we're swinging back into their life total, especially since we're prioritizing the Fall of Thran Remorseful Cleric combo rather than just trying to win. Ooh, this is not a good, not a feels good moment. They do have a timer to kind of pressure them. They liked what they saw on the top. Luckily, I have a Vraska's Contempt and a Settle the Wreckage for all that. So they're going back out with the Wild Growth Walker. That's fine by me. I got no responses to any of this. I'm tapped out too much. They're looking their graveyard. They have a find. They're bringing back Doom Whisper and Jade Light. Okay. Gain a life, draw a card. That can get us the Remorseful Cleric, but I'm going to wait because I am going to Vraska's Contempt the Doom Whisper out of existence. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to set up my next treasure map. That's probably more important. So we're going to do that right now. Mortify is fine. Good spot removal. Very cool. So here they're probably going to play out, what? Doom Whisper? Jade Light. Alright, that's fine. Eldest Reborn. Alright, that's all the more reason to contempt their silly Doom Whisper. What's nice is I'll be able to probably settle this. Settle those two and then contempt the Doom Whisperer. So we'll do a Scry. Oh, right, the Mortify. Right. That was silly. Draw. Now I don't feel so great. Main. We'll just say go. I did that wrong. I did something wrong. I shouldn't have tapped the white mana, maybe. If they attack into the settle, then they deserve it. Holy cow. Alright. Fine by me. Do it all day long. Sack my treasure for no reason, pretty much. Maybe they just didn't realize I had the treasure for the double white. I'm going to mark the upkeep before I forget. They're going to get 2 lands, probably for sure. They're not looking at anything on the top. They probably would love the ramp. They probably play out Doom Whisperer here. Have a nice little Vraska's Contempt for it. There it is. And there's that. We will flip the treasure map. Flippity flop. Destroy all creatures. Looks good to me. I need to absolutely control the opponent. So we'll take the draw here. Go to the main. We'll take a draw with the... you know what? I will wait on that. I'm just going to contempt the Doom Whisperer. We are getting close to getting the Remorseful Cleric and doing the Fall of Thran combo, but I want to make sure that I stabilize and don't let them run away with these overpowered cards. That's why I'm really dirtling out. I don't need Doom Whisper swinging into my life total. I don't need a Jade Light and a buffed up Wild Growth Walker swinging into me. I need happy fun times where I don't die. Alright, so they can take their turn. If I need to emergency mortify something before the end of their turn, I can, but that's probably not a good idea. Alright, they're probably hoping to get something back with that. I don't know why. Wild Growth Walker? You want a Walker that bad? Okay, they're going to get their Walkers anyway. We'll go to my turn. Draw a card. Okay. We need to get rid of the Eldest Reborn. And then we can play out a treasure map. And then we'll wait on the card draw. We'll just scry the top of our deck. More land is good. We need more land at this point. We'll pass turn. Alright. We have a land coming up. I don't need an upkeep scry. Go ahead. Play out your board. Go ahead. I don't care. Gain a bunch of life. You'll probably concede anyway by the time this is over. Alright, we'll do all that. Blah, blah, blah. Draw my card. And then we'll play my land. And then we'll board wipe them. Yep. They're not happy about that. Can guarantee. Alright, we'll draw a card with Treasure Cove. Finally actually committing to the card draw. And then we'll do a scry. Mortify, sure, we'll keep it. Probably should have scried before drawing with Treasure Cove, but it doesn't really matter a whole lot. That's annoying, but that's no big deal. I am getting scared because I just now realized that Carnage Tyrant is the thing, and I've blasted through I think half or more than half of my board wipes. So that's a dangerous thing. Alright, yep, cool. Good, good, good. We'll flippity flop. Kaya's good. I could Fall of Tran with Kaya. Sack a treasure, draw a card. Yeah. There's Kaya. If I play Kaya, she's gonna get hit pretty hard. So yeah, I think I will Kaya, and then I'll mortify their silly little creature. We'll just get rid of Wild Growth and Eldest Reborn, because if they play the Fine Broker, I don't want them getting reborn back. And they Vraska's Contempt my Planeswalker. Alright, that's unfortunate for me.
Better watch your back from here on out.
Got a little bit of life gain and value out of that, though. I'll just take another card draw. I don't mind getting hit for 2 at this point. It's not that big of a deal. And we'll say go. Next turn, I can probably get my silly little... Ooh, that's not good. Yeah. I'm probably going to have to Mastermind's Acquisition for board wipe if I don't draw it. Alright, we did not draw it. So we need 4 and... What? 4 and 4 is 8. 6, 7, 8. Oh, we can do it. Black, black. Colorless, white. And then we'll play out the Mastermind's Acquisition. Search my library for a card. And we're going to get Kaya's Wrath. From there, we'll be sacking this for a black. And then we'll board wipe them. Very good. And then we'll take some card draw. I know playing the lands might not be a great idea when I'm close to getting the Fall of Tran combo. But at this point, I kind of need the lands. As they're playing more and more. We are exhausting their hand. They don't have a whole lot. They're pretty much on the top decks. They probably run another Carnage Tyrant, and that's not good for me. Yep, lots of card draw for me. Perfect. Exactly what I needed to do to deal with this brat here. Just do that, no big deal, and we'll say go. I'm not going to give up on the fountains, I don't think, not for a while, because I think I need the life gain more than I need to... Hey, another board wipe. Another board wipe, very nice. Alright, so I have something to deal with another Carnage Tyrant. Yep. You didn't even hit me for 1. Alright. They could be wondering what our win condition is. We do have a win condition, of course. I just need to find it. I need to find it. Remorseful Cleric. I mean, that's not necessarily my win condition, but that's pretty much what's going to make them give up. Alright, they're hitting me now. My turn, no problem. Trigger, trigger. Still netting more life. Gonna have to start dropping lands soon. Which isn't the best thing when playing Fall of Tran. 4, 5, 6. Okay. That's not good. Alright. Not the end of the world. We'll be able to Ixalan's Binding the silly thing. Sacrifice a permanent. They might go for a land. There they go. Gain a life, draw a card. Card draw is not good. Jade Light. Woof. Alright. We're gonna have to start dealing with stuff, I guess. Yeah. Ooh, they binned it. Pro move. Alright. So they're gonna do that. We're gonna do this. Get rid of you. And then we'll resolve. I don't really care about their life total. Pass to attackers. And then it's my turn. What do I get? Dawn of Hope. Alright. That's not bad. It's a win condition. We'll get that out. And then we'll get out the silly stuff. And by silly stuff, I mean I'm going to Ixalan's Binding the crap out of the Golgari Queen and hope that they can't Assassin's Trophy the Ixalan's Binding. Won't be the end of the world, but it wouldn't be good. Ooh, you're going to make me use my board wipe, aren't you? Oh my gosh. Ooh, that's terrible. Oh, that's not good. That is very much not good. Get a little creature, get in for the block, get a little bit of life gain out of it. Oh, that's horrible. I'm going to get card draw with Dawn of Hope, which is nice on my upkeep. So I'm going to gain some life. Trigger. I'm going to pay it. Get a draw. Trigger. And I'm going to pay it. Get another draw. Oof, lands. Get a Revitalize. I'm going to play a Swamp. I'm going to Revitalize first, just see what I see. I'm going to decline the card draw on this because I need to Cleansing Nova. There we go. Cleansing Nova, destroy all creatures. At this point, they might just be... I hope they don't concede. I mean, I don't need to flex on my opponent that much, but I want to get this Fall of Tran combo. I'm committed. Alright, they're going to get some value out of Vizoni before they're done. Fine by me. I'm going to destroy all your creatures. You might as well sack them, gain a life, and draw a card. That's really good value. Alright, we're loading up their graveyard with creatures, which is pretty unfortunate. They can find their Carnage Tyrant back at the moment. Let's try to draw the Remorseful Cleric. Come on, Remorseful. Ugh. Ah, another Binding, though. That's not terrible. 1, 2, Treasure Map. We'll play lands just so we don't have to discard at the end of the turn. Don't need that. And then we'll say go. You know what? I think I'm going to crack my fountain, one of my fountains this turn. Card draw is nice, but I need the Remorseful Cleric. There it is. All right. 5, 6, and 2. Yeah, I can pay to draw some. There's that. There's that. All right. So we're gonna go into full control. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll play the Fall of Tran. And then I'll empty out the rest of my mana. We'll hit resolve. Yep. Destroy all the lands. Oof, I'm quiet, but I'm nervous. We'll do this. They can't counter it. They can't do anything. Oh, right. I need to resolve my own thing. And then we'll do this, and we got it. We got it. Oh my gosh. We finally got it. Alright, we don't need duress. Whew. I was breaking a sweat. Alright, we'll play a land, and with that, we will pass the turn. Oh, I did it. I did it. I did it. I did the combo. We'll return one of each. There we go. Double white, double black, and we will flip the map. Remorseful Cleric. We can do it again if we need to. That's really good. That's really good, actually. I don't think I do any more card draw, so we'll create a little dude out of this. There we go. Decline that. I don't have the lands to do... Oh, wait, maybe I will have the lands to do another Fall of Tran. 6. Yeah, I absolutely will. So, Fall of Tran. And then we'll add the lands like so. We'll resolve. Destroy all lands, resolve. And once again, Remorseful Cleric. Sack it. Your graveyard is gone. Goodbye. More lands are toast. And we'll be able to hit them for 1. And I'll decline on the card draw. Oh, I probably should have... whatever. It's really just whatever. Yeah, I'll take it this time. If we get Mastermind's Acquisition, we can get a Lich's Mastery so that we don't absolutely die. There's that. And we'll attack him. We're doing it, and our opponent is not conceding. They're being a good sport. We'll draw the card. Right, we've only used one Mastermind's Acquisition. Sure, why not? We'll decline to card draw. Okay, get some more lands. No isolated chapels. We'll just get one of each then. Make it easy. Do that, and then we will once again attack him. Do I want the card draw? Yes. Alright, let's not durdle too much. End the turn. Discard a card. We'll discard a Cry of the Carnarium. I doubt I need it at this point. Alright, past attackers. Past end of combat. My turn. I'll make a little dude. We'll get there. We'll get there. They're probably hoping that I will manage to deck myself, which I will not. If I get a Mastermind's Acquisition, I can get some fun things and do fun things. Alright. We'll be able to Angel of Grace next turn. We're going to decline the triggers, and we're going to end the turn discarding a... I don't know, planes. I know we could use the lands, but we really have plenty of lands at this point. Pass to attackers, into combat, flash in the Angel of Grace. There it is. Gain a life. We'll take the card draw. Got a Fountain of Renewal and a Mastermind's Acquisition. There we go. Mastermind's Acquisition, a card outside of the game. We will go for the Lich's Mastery. There we go. And we'll play the Fountain of Renewal. That will act as card draw with Lich's Mastery. Then we'll attack. We don't get to draw cards with Dawn of Hope, so those triggers are going to go away. This is amazing. I hope the opponent doesn't concede. I want them to see the madness I'm about to put them through. Decline. Decline. Draw a card, whatever. Do that. Do this. And I mean, jeez, like, what are you going to do at this point? Yeah. And there's the concession from our opponent. They've seen all they need to see. They know that we're not going to deck ourselves. And you know what? Even though that game took literally forever, and you're probably all sleeping right now, that was amazing. That was such an amazing chain of combos and being able to defend myself. And I absolutely do not recommend you build a Fall of Tran deck unless you just want a fun deck. Like, full disclosure, I lost a lot of games. A lot of them were lost because I was prioritizing the combo over making good plays. I was keeping hands that I probably shouldn't have. but I have fun with this deck. If you have fun with this deck, go ahead and craft it. If you're looking for a good deck, this deck is probably not for you. Maybe you can wedge in a Remorseful Cleric and a Fall of Tran into some sort of deck and maybe make it work. That's up to you if you want to do that. Not top tier at all. Just a lot of fun. I love watching it. I got some feedback off of a Magic Facebook group that they like seeing Fall of Tran, and I was like, yeah, let's go for it. And you know what? This has been a big hurdle for me because I've been waiting to make this video until I had a lot of time to set aside to make sure I could cherry pick the actual combos and like really fun, interesting games. And after 2 hours of recording and getting only 3 games, that can kind of tell you something about how good the combo is. It's a novelty, really. It's just funny to do. With that said, I hope you really enjoyed this video. It was a blast for me to get the combo going. In a future video, if you want to see any of these decks played or replayed, I'm fine with replaying decks, no big deal. Comment the name of the deck in the description below. If it's a replay, I'll just ask you if you've seen the video on it, and if you just want to replay, just let me know. I'll do it. I plan on playing Temur Control Izzet Drakes in my real-life Esper Control deck here in future videos. But until then, thank you so much for watching. I have a blast making these videos for fun, and that's what they are now. They're fun. So I'm rambling. Thank you again so much for watching. I will see you on the flip side. Bye!